Hey man, first person to guess my age in the comments, I'm gonna send you this Islam Makhachev Panini Chronicles cards. So if 2 people get my age right, I'm gonna send it to the one that got it right first. With how long it's been taking, okay? And all the times Dana White has like said, oh, I'm about to announce it in 20 minutes next day and next week, and how big the fight's gonna be, how big, how it's gonna be crazy. With all of that and all of us just waiting, dog, going crazy, and everyone just guessing who they think it's gonna be. With all of that, it seems like Dana White has been trying to book Goku versus Vegeta for the UFC main event. Like, I don't even know what to think anymore. Like, I have no clue what to think. If you guys saw Power Slap 6 yesterday, okay? I actually watched it for the first time. It wasn't bad, dog. There was, like, the whole world was there. Before the Power Slap 6 event, they did an interview with Dana White on the street or something. And he said, I don't know who the UFC main event is. He's like, I don't know who the UFC 300 main event is. Like, I don't have it yet. And at the post-fight press conference or post-slap press conference, they, of course, asked him again about the UFC 300 main event. And he said, there's 2 more fights left to announce. One is the main event, one is another one. And I don't know who it is, okay? And if you guys saw John Jones did an interview. It was today or yesterday. He said 2 days ago, Hunter Campbell called him with another lawyer and asked him if he could be the UFC 300 main event. And of course, he said he's not ready. He just got injured. He's supposed to be away for like 9 months, right? So I don't even know what to think. Everyone is just guessing. Everyone is going crazy. And Dana White was on the Full Send podcast today, okay? I'm a huge fan of Full Send. I'm a huge fan of Nelk, dog. I've been a huge fan of Nelk for a long, long time, dog. Like, these guys are geniuses, dog. Like, I used to watch them years ago, bro, and it's crazy how big they've gotten, man. So Dana White was on the podcast today. I highly suggest you watch it. It was about Bob Menner. If you know that story, it's crazy. So he was on the podcast today, and he says a couple things, okay? He says a couple things that I'm like, what? Like, what is he talking about? And a lot of people are saying the same thing. Check this out, dog. I sped it up a little so it could go fast. Check this out.
I'm talking seriously about this right now. There are so many twists and turns and crazy shit going on behind the scenes of UFC 300. It's unbelievable.
So where will you
it's
announce
literally,
it? When
we'll announce it on UFC's Instagram and his.
I'm working on it. And everything that everybody thinks about UFC 300 right now literally could all change tomorrow.
Why is that?
Because it's crazy the shit that's going on right now.
Is John Jones involved at all?
No.
Can't be?
Well, bro, trying to get deals done like that, I mean.
Crazy. I literally, while you guys were in here setting up for this podcast, I was literally right here in my office saying, I didn't know if you guys could hear me in there. It was crazy, but everything about UFC 300 could completely change tomorrow.
So why the reasoning is obviously making a big event because it's 300, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's just like, well, who's already committed?
Well, we have literally, so every fight that's on the card already could be a main event on either a fight night or a pay-per-view. Right. So we have one more slot to fill, mid-level, and then we have the main event.
And the main event has not been announced yet?
No.
Be honest.
And the other fight. We have
honest.
2 other
Do you
fights
know right now what the main event's going to be? Be honest.
No.
All right.
I know what I'm trying.
What weight division?
I know what I'm trying to do. But what I'm trying to do and what are going to happen there could end up being 2 completely different things unless I completely fucking change everything.
Okay, what does that mean? Seriously, what does it mean? You know in the beginning how he said, like, it's going to be completely different than what everyone thinks. What do we think? No one is thinking anything. Like, we don't know. Everyone is just guessing. People on Twitter are saying it's going to be Khabib, bro. Like, the way he's making it seem like, the way Dana White is making it seem like he's trying to get someone like Khabib or like a Nate Diaz and Conor. Like, he's trying to get like a Brock Lesnar, dog, which is, of course, it's not going to happen. But the way he's making it seem like he's trying to put on like the most insane fight you could ever. That's why I said Goku and Vegeta, dog. Like two fake characters, right? Like Dragon Ball Z, but like I don't know, dog. I completely don't know. And then at the end he said, "Oh, it's gonna be what I think." Like he said, "I'm trying to do what I think unless I change it. Like unless I change everything." Like I'm confused, dog. And he said, "Oh, it could change tomorrow." Like tomorrow is Super Bowl. And I don't know if you guys saw Conor's Instagram today. He posted this, okay? On Conor's Instagram story, he posted this. Look, he tagged Dana White with the wink face, UFC 300 Super Bowl announcement, and he put a question.
Defending 155-pound champion of the UFC, the notorious Conor McGregor.
So I don't know, man. Like I know Dana White has like a commercial tomorrow at the Super Bowl, so And I'm pretty sure Connor's just trolling, bro. So many superstars have done this like this last 2 weeks, bro. Like everyone did it. Alex Pereira did it. When I say did it, I mean like they posted on their Instagram stories something about UFC 300. Israel Adesanya did it. Tom Aspinall did it. Now Connor's doing it. Like I can't take that serious. Like I don't. I know some people take that serious, but we're gonna have to wait and see, man. I have a feeling it's gonna but he doesn't know who it is yet. 3 times already that I've seen in this last 2 days, he has said, I don't know who the UFC 300 is. He's still trying to make it. And once again, as you saw in this video, he said, like, I don't know who it is. Like, I know who I want it to be. I know who I'm trying to make it to be. But, like, what if I change the whole thing? Or it's going to change. Or, like, the fans are thinking it's going to be completely different. I don't know who it's going to be, dog. All I hope for, okay? All I hope for. He doesn't say the main event is going to be Belal and Edwards. And I could say I'm speaking for so many other people that have said this. I've seen this on Twitter so many times. A lot of people are praying that's not the main event, and so am I. Which I don't think so. He knows that's not that's a main event card, but not for you. That's a main event fight, but obviously, right? It's a champ, but not for UFC 300, bro. Come on, dog. Let's be real. Like, if Belal and Edwards is the mid-level fight that he's talking about, that's cool. If it's not the main event, to me, that's cool. But no, bro, I don't think so. I just, like I said, like, he tried to get John Jones. They tried to get John Jones, which is the weirdest thing to me. Trying to get John Jones for the UFC main event is John Jones is my favorite fighter. Don't get me wrong. I would have loved it. But he just got hurt. He's out for 9 months. Like, we know this, right? He tore his pec or whatever before the Stipe fight. That's why he pulled out. And Tom Aspinall and Sergey Pavlovich stepped in, right? So when I saw that John Jones interview today, that they actually called him 2 days ago. It's UFC 300 is 9 weeks away, bro, and they know he's hurt, bro. He got surgery. So when I saw that, I'm like, damn, bro, these guys really don't have anyone. And I'm pretty sure, like he said, it's going, this whole UFC, they can make a documentary or whatever. It's crazy. I'm pretty sure he tried to put on a couple fights and it didn't work out. Like, that's what he's making it seem like. So who knows? I'm confused. I know everyone is confused. I just hope it's not a disappointment. That's all I hope for, bro. And if he announces a crazy fight, which I don't even know what a crazy fight is anymore, dog. Like, what's a crazy fight right now, bro? So, someone with at least like an Alex Pereira or like an Izzy or like a Conor McGregor. I know people keep saying Khabib, bro. It's not going to be Khabib, dog. But if he announces something crazy at Super Bowl tomorrow, that's going to be a massive announcement at the Super Bowl. Are you kidding me? But let me know what you think of this in the comments. Who do you think the UFC 300 headliner is? Let me know what you think of this in the comments. And it'll mean the world to me if you like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the noti. Thank you so much for watching.